Throughout 2022, we've been playing Cities Heroes, Era 7, Gods Unchained, and even Xena, and other well-known P2E projects. But there was one problem with all of them. They weren't quite profitable for us as we expected first. Of course, you can check the progress on GameFi streams, but in this video, we're going to dive into the current state of GameFi industry. So let's observe some factors that drive the sector's growth, as well as have some predictions on what this space has in store for us players this year. So yeah guys, be sure to watch our video until the very end to find out if you can really earn in GameFi in 2023. Let's go. To start with, let's observe the GameFi industry last year, 2022. Generally, protocols focused on DeFi and gaming had the highest average daily unique active wallets in 2022. GameFi, in particular, has seen its fair share of ups and downs. But in 2022, we saw some growth. The number of unique active wallets the previous year has increased by 49%. The transaction count has increased by 94%. Splinterlands and Alien Worlds were two top-performing projects throughout 2022, with 217,000 and 178,000 monthly active wallets on average, respectively. Guilds of Guardians, a fantasy role-playing game, and Gods Unchained, well-known trading card, these games are both based on Immutable X. Polygon and CERN particularly distinguished the previous year, becoming a home for Avigotchi, Arc 8, Crazy Defense Heroes, Doctor Who, Worlds Apart, and The Sandbox. Well, it's not just the blockchain gaming infrastructure that's changing, as major platforms are starting to embrace the technology as well. Namely, the Epic Games Store has added the first Web3 project called Blancos Block Party. At the same time, the tech giant Apple now permits the purchase and sale of NFTs through apps available on its App Store. As a result, both new apps and developers of existing apps can now sell non-fungible tokens within their applications. Aside from that, NFT transactions have just skyrocketed in GameFi. And we see that the entertainment industry is just beginning to investigate them as means of increasing customer participation. People decided to join the NFT market in 2022 for several reasons. And one of the main reasons is that the prices of crypto have gone down, which has made the NFT market more appealing to new users. Also, in July 2022, GameStop opened its marketplace, which focuses on games-related NFTs. When GameStop Marketplace first opened, total NFT sales volume went up by $2 million, and 41,000 items were sold on the first day alone. The year 2022 wouldn't be complete without at least a few shocking stories of fraud. In late March, the popular play-to-earn game Axie Infinity, which runs on the Ronin network, was suddenly hacked. This caused 173,600 Ethereum and 25.5 million USDC to be stolen from the network. Binance came for the rescue and was able to get back some of the money that had been stolen, in a funding round also led by the exchange that raised $100.5 million to help users get some of their money back and keep running. So summing up, Alien Worlds, Splinterlands, Axie Infinity, Upland, and The Sandbox have been consistent despite all the ups and downs. For over 2 years, these blockchain games have maintained their positions at the top of the gaming charts. Some networks also showed incredible performance, including Wax, Polygon, Hive, and Immutable X. Overall, given all the good and bad events that took place in 2022, most P2E gaming projects, lost over 90% of their market capitalization the previous year. So, is this going to be the case of 2023? Let's find out. Firstly, we are currently seeing a shift towards more sustainable and enjoyable gaming experiences in general. One of the biggest upcoming changes is the shift away from play to earn to play and earn models. This all means that players in 2023 will be entering a new era of blockchain gaming, which will incorporate the knowledge gained from the past, put fun first, and take scalability and economical design concerns into account. But here comes the most interesting part. P2E developers are also more dedicated to building projects that will bring users real returns, making them more engaged in the gameplay and skyrocketing the retention rate. So last year, we've been playing different games like Gods Unchained, Cities Heroes, Crypto Battles, Gold Rush Finance, and well, many others. And by the way, join the GameFi streams and watch our anonymous play-to-earn expert playing and earning. So what I'm saying that this year we're super excited to see how GameFi sector will be able to surprise all of us, giving another major trend in this space. So the migration of traditional game developers to the blockchain gaming industry has become a real deal these days. With the potential for true digital ownership and scarcity through the use of NFTs, it's no surprise that developers around the world want to bring their expertise to the table and potentially disrupt the traditional gaming market. These are just a couple of examples that serve as evidence that massive adoption is just right around the corner. However, we all get the fact that a true adoption is just impossible without investment. But GameFi has been doing pretty well with this aspect as well. And all of you GameFi lovers, be sure to hit the subscribe and like button if you've been enjoying our content so far, as much more interesting stuff is coming this year. Okay, coming back to the investments, so a significant amount of them was flowing into the industry in 2022, with $748 million raised in August alone. This includes major investments from entities like Temasek, Singapore State Investment Fund, and Gabriel Leydon, the founder and former CEO of Machine Zone. These investments demonstrate that despite the challenging and uncertain conditions in the digital asset markets, major investment entities remain bullish on the GameFi industry. Even after the FTX crash in November 2022, blockchain gaming activity remained robust, with the average daily unique active wallets decreasing by only 12%. This was even though the FTX crash occurred just recently in November 2022. As shown by the amount invested, large investment entities, well, despite the current challenging and uncertain conditions in the digital asset markets, continue to have some optimism regarding the GameFi industry. In a recent interview, Robbie Young, CEO of Animoca Brands, one of GameFi's leading funds, noted the advantages of blockchain games over traditional games. He also expressed some confidence in their continued modernization and confirmed that mass adoption of blockchain could come just from games. In general, the blockchain gaming industry is continuously innovating and adapting, as evidenced by the constant emergence of new technologies and developments. For instance, in 2023, utility NFTs like in-game collectibles, identity tokens, token-gated communities, software, and events are likely to grow just a lot. By giving holders special rights, these kinds of NFTs have the potential to shake up many different industries, including GameFi. This sector is going through an exciting period right now, and we can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. Despite certain obstacles, the market is set up for rapid expansion and widespread adoption shortly. However, we cannot stress enough the importance of being extremely cautious about your financial assets. So the market can be unstable, we all see that, and not every project is developed to the same standards. So make sure to do your own research first before investing in any GameFi title. Okay, so what does all of this mean for the future of GameFi? Well, we're looking forward to seeing where the industry goes in 2023. With a focus on fun and sustainable economic models, we are optimistic about the future. And yeah guys, let us know what you think GameFi will bring to the table this year. And as always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and again, thanks for watching this video and see you next time guys.